Is Molgradastim, an inhaled biologic for a rare autoimmune lung disease, truly a revolutionary new treatment or just the latest example of a one-trick unicorn on thin ice? Today, we'll take a deep dive into Savara Nasdaq, SVRA, exploring the bull thesis, identifying the blind spots, and uncovering the strategic realignment of risk that savvy investors should consider before taking the plunge. First, let's dissect the bull case for Savara. What makes this company so appealing to investors? The answer lies in the transformative clinical efficacy of their lead asset, Molgradastim. In a pivotal phase 3 trial, it significantly improved exercise capacity, a challenging hard clinical endpoint in pulmonary trials. Molgradastim showcased an impressive safety profile, reducing the need for whole lung lavage WLL, the standard of care for this rare autoimmune pulmonary alveolar proteinosis aPAP, from 65% to just 10%. With no approved therapies for aPAP and only a few off-label GM-CSF options available, either inhaled or subcutaneous, Molgradastim has the potential to become the first-line standard of care. This prospect alone has fueled optimism and excitement within the investor community. Furthermore, the bull thesis is supported by some valuation models projecting Molgradastim to reach for $178 million in peak U.S. risk-adjusted revenue by 2032, assuming a 50% market share in this rare condition. The financial projections for Savara are nothing short of spectacular. However, it's crucial to acknowledge the other side of the coin. What are the risks and challenges that could dampen the enthusiasm surrounding Savara? The road ahead is fraught with peril. First and foremost, the recent RTF for Molgradastim's NDA due to chemistry, manufacturing, and controlled CMC deficiencies serves as a major red flag. Despite management's claim that these issues are addressable, the true gravity of the situation remains unclear. The company has not disclosed the specifics of the deficiencies, leaving investors in the dark about the potential scope and complexity of the problem. What's more, the FDA has indicated that the CMC issues are not isolated to the original filing, raising concerns about the robustness of Savara's manufacturing processes. Given the notoriously long timelines associated with inhaled biologic CMC remediations, ranging from 18 to 24 months, the projected 12-month recovery window looks overly optimistic. The bull case hinges on a swift resolution, but what if the FDA requires another RTF or worse, a CRL complete response letter? Such an outcome would deal a severe blow to both the commercial trajectory and investor trust in Savara. Moreover, Savara's single-asset exposure to Molgradastim introduces a high concentration risk. With no other assets in development or in the clinic, the company lacks diversification and fallback options. A setback with Molgradastim is not just a matter of dilution, but could spell the end of the company itself. Finally, the bull case also overlooks execution risk. Savara has no commercial infrastructure, no history of drug launches, and limited BD activity. The success of Molgradastim would demand building a specialty sales force from scratch, establishing reimbursement pathways in a low-prevalence disease, and managing the complexities of distributing a cold-chain inhaled biologic. It's an uphill climb, especially under a time crunch imposed by a narrowing cash runway. In conclusion, Savara remains a high-risk binary bet with limited downside protection and questionable scalability. While Molgradastim shows promise, the investment thesis is far from robust. It relies on untested assumptions about flawless execution under adverse regulatory and market conditions. Without a clear and transparent remediation plan, the path forward is fraught with uncertainty. We rate Savara a temporary hold until there's greater clarity on the path to commercialization. Disclaimer: this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered investment advice. We do not know the future and our projections could be wrong. Please consult with your healthcare provider or financial advisor before making any decisions.